Greetings, young one, and welcome to His Majesty's hunting tournaments held by the King of Haram himself. This competition is held every year to find the strongest, fastest, and the cleverest man in the kingdom. Anyone who completes all the challenges goes up against the champion of the king. Defeating the current champion would make you the new champion of the king. Do you think you're ready? Then go ahead, take your first shot.
Not the knee again!
I'll have a foot from that. I'll have a foot from that.
You couldn't hit anything smaller?
Ah, you remind me of a younger version of myself.
Ow! My knee!
You couldn't hit anything smaller? You couldn't hit anything smaller?
I'll have a foot from that.
You missed. I knew you had it in you, kid.
That ought to stop you nicking my cabbages.
Well, that's one less of the pesky things. Well, that's one less of the pesky things.
I knew you had it in you, kid.
Well, that's one less of the pesky things.
Ooh, I'm impressed.
I'll have a foot from that.
Fantastic display, Junior!
I'll have a foot from that. I'll have a foot from that.
That ought to stop you nicking my cabbages.
And the kid pulls it off! That would look great mounted on a wall. Ooh, I'm impressed. Ooh, I'm impressed. Ooh, I'm impressed.
Now that was impressive.
I'll have a foot from that.
That ought to stop you nicking my cabbages.
I'll have a foot from that.
On to the next wave.
Really? You hit nothing. Well, that's one less of the pesky things. Well, that's one less of the pesky things.
You couldn't hit anything smaller?
Well, that's one less of the pesky things.
On to the next wave.
I'll have a foot from that.
Ow! My knee!
You hopped your last hop.
I'll have a foot from that.
On to the next wave.
You got lucky, didn't you?
Ow! My knee!
You couldn't hit anything smaller?
Lord, what a racket. You got lucky, didn't you?
On to the next wave.
dibs on that hide.
You hopped your last hop.
I'll have a foot from that.
Oh, come on, it's getting dark, laddie.
On to the next wave.
Put some honey on that. Put some honey on that.
Well, that's one less of the pesky things. Oh, come on, it's getting dark, laddie.
On to the next wave.
Put some honey on that.
That'll make a great pelt.
I'll have a foot from that. I'll have a foot from that. I'll have a foot from that.
Well, that's one less of the pesky things.
That ought to stop you nicking my cabbages.
You hopped your last hop.
Well, that's one less of the pesky things.
That ought to stop you nicking my cabbages.
I knew you had it in you, kid.
Maybe it's the bow.
Well, that's one less of the pesky things.
Hey, you're getting pretty good at this.
Maybe it's the bow.
You hopped your last hop.
Yeah, I knew you could do it.
Hey, you're getting pretty good at this.
Well, that's one less of the pesky things.
Ooh, I'm impressed.
Ooh, dibs on that hide. Well, that's one less of the pesky things.
That ought to stop you nicking my cabbages.
I knew you had it in you, kid.
Really? You hit nothing.
You couldn't hit anything smaller?
Well, that's one less of the pesky things.
Ooh, I'm impressed. Ooh, I'm impressed. That would look great mounted on a wall. And the kid pulls it off! Ooh, I'm impressed.
Lord, what a racket.
You hopped your last hop.
I'll have a foot from that.
Ooh, I'm impressed.
Anyone else? I knew you had it in you, kid.
Ooh, I'm impressed.
Thank you. That one was so loud.
Well, that's one less of the pesky things.
You couldn't hit anything smaller?
Fantastic display, Junior! Maybe it's the bow.
I'll have a foot from that.
That ought to stop you nicking my cabbages.
On to the next wave. Anyone else getting hungry?
Ooh, I'm impressed.
Oh, come on, it's getting dark, laddie. Oh, come on, it's getting dark, laddie.
Fantastic display, Junior.
That ought to stop you nicking my cabbages.
Hey, you're getting pretty good at this. Put some honey on that.
That ought to stop you nicking my cabbages.
You hopped your last hop.
That took a beating.
I knew you had it in you, kid.
Well, that's one less of the pesky things.
You couldn't hit anything smaller? Anyone else?
That'll make a great pelt.
You missed.
Really? You hit nothing. Really? You hit nothing. Ah, I knew you could do it.
That would look great mounted on a wall.
That ought to stop you nicking my cabbages. That ought to stop you nicking my cabbages.
What do you say to that, you orange hairball?
I'll have a foot from that.
You couldn't hit anything smaller?
Fantastic display, Junior.
Ooh, dibs on that hide. You got lucky, didn't you? You got lucky, didn't you?
You missed.
I'll have a foot from that.
Well, that's one less of the pesky things.
You couldn't hit anything smaller? You couldn't hit anything smaller?
Now that was impressive.
I'm sure the rabbits are the most grateful.
Put some honey on that. Hey, you're getting pretty good at this.
You couldn't hit anything smaller?
I'll have a foot from that.
Ah, you remind me of a younger version of myself.
You couldn't hit anything smaller?
What do you say to that, you orange hair? What do you say to that, you orange hairball?
You couldn't hit anything smaller?
I'll have a foot from that.
Ooh, I'm impressed. And the kid pulls it off!
My rabbit. pictures of these on my wall. I can read the gazelle's minds. Oh, I'm just getting warmed up. I've got the eyes of an eagle. Well, that's preposterous. I demand a rematch.